Hello students, today we are here with the worksheet number 13 from Directorate of Education, that is from our chapter Acid, Base and Salt. And today we discuss about the pH of the salt and the chemicals we obtain from the rock salt and their uses. Let's move on. Here you can see easily what about the pH we have to study today. In the table you can see when a strong acid react with a strong base, it give us a salt, and that is neutral in the nature, and for the neutral the pH value is 7. Secondly, when a strong acid react with a weak base, we get a acidic salt because their acid is strong and the material we use is strong, thus nature of the salt is same as that of, okay. And for acidic salt the pH is less than 7, and when a strong base react with the weak acid, it gives us the basic salt, and for base the pH value is more than 7. I think this table is clear up to you that how we can describe the nature of the salt and how we relate it to the pH. Let's move on. Now we talk about the salts. First is our rock salt. When the salt is in natural form, students, when we found the salt in its natural form, it is in a crystal form, and this crystalline mineral is known as rock salt. What are the chemicals we get from the common salt? Common salt means which you use at your home, that is NaCl, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride gives many chemicals. A few of them we discuss here. First is our sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH. Second is bleaching powder, CaOCl2, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, that is NaHCO3, washing soda, sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3, 10H2O. Last one is our plaster of Paris, calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Hemi means half molecule of water. Formula is CaSO4 half H2O. Today here we discuss about the first chemical, that is sodium hydroxide, NaOH. On your right hand side, student, you can see a yellow color box. Okay. When electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of NaCl. Student, focus on that line. There we got a word brine written in the bracket, brine. And what is brine? Aqueous solution of NaCl. Got it? When sodium chloride is dissolved in water, then the aqueous solution is called brine. When electricity passes through the brine, then this decomposes to form sodium hydroxide, and this process is called chlor-alkali process. Why it is called chlor-alkali? Because it gives us a alkaline thing. Which is alkaline here? NaOH. And chlorine gas, and also evolved here, so it is called chlor-alkali process. Got it? First question is here, what is brine? The aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Second, what is chlor-alkali process? When electricity is passed through the brine, it decomposes to form NaOH, that is chlor-alkali process. Third one, why it is called chlor-alkali process? Because by this process we got an alkaline thing, that is NaOH, which is a strong base with the evolution of chlorine gas. Okay. Chlorine gas, student, we observe at anode, and hydrogen gas we get at cathode. Now let's move through its uses. First, hydrogen gas used in fuels. Margarine means artificial butter. Cl2, that is chlorine gas, used in the water treatment, PVC, CFCs. Third one is HCl, hydrochloric acid. It is used in cleaning steels, medicines, even in the cosmetic products. Fourth one is our NaOH, sodium hydroxide. It is used in degreasing metal. Why it is used in degreasing? Because it is a very strong base. It is also used in making soap and paper. The last one is our chlorine gas plus NaOH. It is called bleach, and you use bleach in household and fabrics bleaching. Okay. I think by this worksheet you got information about the salts and their nature, and sodium hydroxide and their products, about brine chloralkali process and the uses of their products. Let's move on to the exercise. First one is, what is chloralkali process and why is it called so? I think you can write the answer very easily, given here in the yellow box. Then when electricity is passed through the aqueous solution of the brine, it decomposes to form NaOH. And why it is called? Because it gives NaOH and chlorine gas. Second, what is brine? Aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Got it? Third, which gas is liberated at anode? Here, chlorine gas is liberated at anode, and give its uses. Here, uses as also given. Fourth one, name the chemical used in soap and paper making. Students, that is NaOH, sodium hydroxide. So, name is sodium hydroxide and chemical formula, very good, NaOH. The last question, students, write any two uses of hydrogen gas and hydrochloric acid. So, here on the right hand side in the yellow box, uses of hydrogen and HCl are given. You can easily write from here. I think this worksheet is clear up to you about rock salt and the chemicals we obtain from this, and about the formation of sodium hydroxide and uses of its product. If you like this worksheet, then like, share and subscribe my channel Learning Light, so that you can get more updates about the worksheets. Thank you.